After watching this presentation, our group aims that you should be able to identify the landforms created by volcanism, tectonics, and the diastrophism. Describe the different landforms and their formation. And lastly, differentiate other landforms and their structure. Our first topic is the diastrophism. Hi, I'm RAYMOND NONATO ANUNCIACION, first year BSEd member of the Group 1. Today, we will talk about the diastrophism. The diastrophism pertains to any movement of the solid part of the Earth. It is a process that results in the formation of the Earth's crust. The movement may be strong and sudden, that we feel the shaking of the Earth's surface. We call this earthquake. The diastrophism refers to the formation of the Earth's crust and more especially to folding and faulting. The diastrophism comes from the Greek word meaning a twisting. Move, elevate, or build up portions of the Earth's crust come under the diastrophism. The diastrophism covers movement of the solid crust material as opposed to movement of molten material, which is covered by volcanism. Movement causes rock to be bent or broken. The most obvious evidence of the dystrophic movement can be seen where sedimentary rocks have been bent, broken, or tilted. The dystrophic movement is often called orogenic, as it is associated with mountain building. The dystrophic movement can be classified as two types, which are the folding and faulting. Folding occurs when a part of the crust crumples, bends upward and downward. We have the two parts of a fold. First, we have crest or anticline, which is the fold is located at the top. Here you can see. The second is true or syncline, which is the fold is located downward. This is an example of syncline. Next, we have faulting. Occurs when crust is fractured due to unequal forces acting in opposite directions. Faults may be classified as: first, normal faults occur when tensional forces pull the crust apart. The second is reverse or thrust. Faults are formed due to strong compressional forces. And the last is strike, slip, or lateral faults occur when blocks move horizontally past each other. Our next topic is mountains.
Mountain. It is a large landform that stretches above surrounding land in a limited area, usually in the form of a peak. A mountain is generally steeper than a hill. The adjective mountain is used to describe mountainous areas and things associated with them. Mountain is also formed through tectonic forces or volcanism. Mountains erode slowly through the action of rivers, weather conditions, and glaciers. A few mountains are isolated summits, but most occur in huge mountain ranges. The highest mountain on Earth is Mount Everest in the Himalayas of Asia, whose summit is 8,848 meters or 29,029 feet above mean sea.
Hello everyone, my name is Elmer. and I am a first-year BSEd student. Today, I'm going to discuss to you about the different kinds of mountains. We have 5 kinds of mountains. These are folded or complex mountains, volcanic mountains, erosion volcanic mountains, upward mountains, and fault black mountains. I'm going to discuss to you first the folded mountains. The folded mountains are result from the folding of sedimentary or lava beds or mere results from variable resistance to erosion, and we have Himalayas as our example. Next is the volcanic mountains. These are merely the result of the accumulation of lava and pyroclastic of volcanic events such as volcanic eruptions, and Mount Mayon is our example. Next, we have the erosion volcanic mountains. And this kind of mountains, these are the single mountains or a group of mountains that have been formed by erosion of streams. And we have the Sierra Madre mountain range as our example. Next, we have the fault black mountains, which are formed by displacement of rock along a fault. And we have the...
Our third topic is plains.
But actually not reporting plains and the types of terrestrial plains. It is often thought of as grassland. But plains in their natural state may also be covered in shrublands, woodland, and forest. Or vegetation may be absent in the case of sandy and stony plains in hot deserts. Type of flatlands for which the term is not generally used include those covered entirely and permanently by swamps, marshes, palay, places, and coastal plains and area of low-lying vegetation plains. The term is used especially where they contrast mountains or plateaus for their islands. Alluvial plains are formed by rivers, and may be one of these overlapping types. Foot plains adjacent to a stream, river, lake, or wetland that experience seasonal or periodic flooding. Alluvial plains form over a long period of time by a river deposit.
Are usually found close to swamps and quicksand. Mud plains are usually found near the jungle or lakes. The last type of a terrestrial plain is grassland. Grassland plains are formed by moss and algae which look like grassland. Terrestrial plains. Coastal plains, an area of low-lying land adjacent to a sea. The term is used especially where they contrast with hills, mountains, or plateaus farther inland. Another type is flood plain, adjacent to a stream, river, lake, or wetland that experiences occasional or periodic flooding. Alluvial plain, formed over a long period of time by a river depositing sediments on its floodplain or bed which becomes alluvial soil. The difference between a floodplain and an alluvial plain is that the floodplain represents the area experiencing flooding regularly in the present or recently, whereas an alluvial plain includes
Our last topic is plateaus.
Plateau. Plateau is an extensive upward region, also known variously as tablelands or flat-top mountains. They can be found in different continents around the world. There are 3 origins of plateaus. We may classify a plateau according to their origin. First is vertical faulting. It is the result of the upliftment of a plateau through faulting and folding. Second is warping. It is also called as warp plateau because of its original blister-like raised nature. And the last is volcanic activities. These plateaus are made up from volcanic activities that is frequently flowing to one surface.
There are 3 different appearances of plateaus. First is the young plateaus, have more rounded surfaces and gentler slopes, with soil covering and some talus. Streams are, however, cut deep into the rock. Mature plateaus are generally called mountains. Since they are rugged areas, numerous streams have cut wide valleys through the broad surfaces of the original plateau. Third is the Old Age Plateau, are worn almost level with mere remnants of the original plateau. In the arid regions, they are steep, walled with flat-up plateaus. First is the Intermontane Plateau, means between mountains. The name applies to flat surfaces between mountains. Example is the Tibetan Plateau. Second is the Piedmont Plateau, means mountain foot. This plateau lie at the base of mountains and extend to the sea or bordering plains. Example, Colorado Plateau. Third is the Continental Plateaus. These are table lines rise abruptly from adjacent lowlands or from the sea. They are not usually rimmed by mountains and they often from regular shorelines with few indentations. Example is the shorelines in Congo River. Last is the ice plateaus. These are almost entirely covered by relatively flat ice caps. Example is the Antarctic Plateau.